Brought to you by 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
Here's the starting group for Houston. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Whitmore in at the 3 spot. Okongwu with a screen on Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Johnson from outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
Young against Van Vliet. Inside, here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Good work there as it goes.
And what you like about MP as a playmaker, he has great vision.
MP. Green against MP. Pass to Smith. Whitmore sends a screen for Smith. Houston needs to get a shot off. No good off the front iron. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Okongwu a screen. Here's MP. Okongwu trying to break free. And there's the bucket from MP.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Pass to Şengün. Now here is Smith. Van Vliet outside. Şengün with the ball. Covered by Okongwu. Clark looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün. He could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see. Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern-day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter, too.
Young's shot is off. The Rockets have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Here's Şengün.
How about the bounce ability of Şengün getting himself way up there?
Young against Van Vliet. Okongwu with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Young, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Van Vliet against Young. Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. 5 on the clock. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's MP. Green with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And here is Şengün. And a miss there on the triple. Van Vliet against MP. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. MP's got his second bucket.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
Van Vliet on the wing, defended by Young. Count that one from Van Vliet.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
MP, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 6 points for MP.
man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got 5.
That was all he needed to find the hoop. I mean, expert play call that time by Van Vliet.
Here's Rizachet. Whitmore defending. Okongwu dishes to Young. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Green outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. We'll take a look at the Hawks. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move.
And I think for the Hawks, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Van Vliet passes to Thompson. Smith against Johnson. Here's Şengün. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
MP outside. Back to Young. Pass to MP. Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by Houston. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
An interconference matchup. They faced these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games.
2 teams in the bottom of the East and West, as you said. These regular season victories count for more. Both hungry for a win tonight.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Suns was tremendous. He ended up with 62 points, and he was a two-way player, causing the opponent headaches on offense and defense. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
MP passes to Young. Now here's Johnson, covered by Smith. Johnson inside. He's against Smith, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Out to Thompson. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Count it.
He has a great feel for scoring in the painted area. Nice play by Jalen Green.
Young pass to MP. Johnson outside. Pass to Young, and there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in for Rizachet. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Houston. Here's MP. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Tari Eason's checked in for Houston.
You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player with tremendous upside.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Cans it from downtown. Van Vliet's got a couple of threes now in the first for Houston. Thompson against MP. Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's MP. Screen by Capella. And the basket by MP. MP's got 14 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now here's Thompson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
This is a good sign, a positive sign. Thompson wanting to keep getting better from the mid-range.
Young outside. Hunter sets a screen for Young. Driving in. And he gets the bucket.
Well, this is what Young can expect. Defenses are going to be physical with him, try to throw him off his game.
Pass to Eason. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
MP against Thompson. Pulls it up. Hunter no good. Rockets trail by 3. Thompson outside. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. The shot missing. Hunter with some nice defense. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
7 for 9 here in the first quarter. He's on fire.
Atlanta making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Brooks comes in for Jabari Smith. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Şengün with a screen on MP. Thompson finds Şengün. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks leading by 6. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. You add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Brooks outside. Pass to Şengün. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Şengün's got 10 points in the game. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's MP. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Lob pass to Capella. Not going to go that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Shepard's checked in for Aaron Holiday.
The athletic ability of Amen Thompson is easily seen. The way he runs, he's fluid, and how physical he can get. Boy, that combination is potent.
MP against Brooks. MP right side. And so it's MP making things happen for the Hawks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got Alperen Sengun. Brooks is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Thompson, and it's Holiday in at the point. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Grizzlies. MP kicks to Bogdanovic. MP against Eason. MP, no good. Rockets trail by 5. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
And the Hawks making a change here. Nance is checked in. MP deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson with a screen on Thompson. MP converting the tough bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The Hawks leading by 5. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. To the inside. Pass to Daniel. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. MP finds a gap. Good on the shot. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Thompson outside. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. They get it back. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with and then the guts it takes to pull them off always blows me away.
And you take a look at Smith, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
And that one's good, Whitmore. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. MP left side. With the fadeaway. The Rockets pull it in. Sengun's got 5 rebounds tonight. Young against Thompson. Pass to Sengun. Young with the steal. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that arm. What a night he's had.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's stolen by Johnson. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Whitmore finds Thompson. Sengun with the screen for Thompson. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now, here's MP. Whitmore defending. MP inside. Eason on him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Jalen Johnson. And it's Reza Shea in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And a change for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Brooks. Eason passes to Şengün. Here's Whitmore. VanVleet with it, defended by Young. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Monday, they'll be tipping off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets.
And that game against Sacramento, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, partner. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka, whoo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
It's up a 3. The Rockets with another miss.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's MP. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Whitmore. And stolen by Okongwu. To the paint. Here's Young. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Young's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Green kicks to VanVleet. And it's sent back by Okongwu. MP with it. Now Green defending and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
Free throw good, MP.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Zeller is checked in for Larry Nance. And a switch here also for Houston. Adams checked in. Green. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet. Green's got 6 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Young with the ball. He has 6. A nice shot by Zeller. Zeller's got his first points of the game.
Standing at 7 feet tall, Zeller is at home inside. Lots of different ways he can score close to the rack.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. 4 on the shot clock. MP strong inside.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Pass to Whitmore. And here is VanVleet. Drills it from outside. He's got 11.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Here's Young. It's rebounded by Houston. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Eason. Adams with the screen on Zeller. And the dunk by Eason.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
MP fighting for it.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Rockets trail by 14. And here is Green. He has 6. Pass to Van Vliet. Young with the steal. Throws it up high. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And the Hawks lead by 16.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
And it's Green missing.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Count that one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Whitmore. Adams outside. Eason with it. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Green outside. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Nice and composed on that 3 there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
Pass to Whitmore. Van Vliet outside. Adams sets the pick for Van Vliet. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Van Vliet's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Rockets. Clark famously, Fred Van Vliet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size, but man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred Van Vliet has done. He is an incredible basketball player. Smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Şengün's checked in for Houston. Smith comes in for Tari Eason. And here's MP for 3. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets trail by 18. Whitmore with it. He's picked up by Reza Shea. Count that one from Van Vliet.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
MP against Green. Young outside. Down low. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. Misses the 3. And so it's Atlanta holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be right back after this.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down.
We knew they wanted a track meet, and man, they got it.
What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. And the next topic to touch. And that's all for us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with MP. And it's Reza Shea in at the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Smith, banked in off the glass.
And smart play by Smith, using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
MP kicks to Okongwu. Okongwu with a screen on Van Vliet. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Pass to Whitmore. Now Şengün. Houston moving it around. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. MP against Green. Tries the spin move. Okongwu kicks to Young. Green against MP. Driving to the basket. And got it! Another basket.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for third for the most 40-point games in a season.
And you can put him in the same breath as Michael Jordan. They both can say they had 37 games of 40 or more.
There's Green with the three. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds in the game. MP inside, covered by Smith. MP, no good.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
To the paint. Here's Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Atlanta leading by 18. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Green.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Inside, Green's energetic play makes him really hard to contest without fouling. The defense's best effort turns into a foul.
Here's MP. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Back to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Raw power from Smith Jr. on that slam.
The Hawks leading by 16. Johnson sets the screen for Young. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. It's his 5th basket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
For the Hawks, Nancy's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Reza Shea. And Daniels subbed in for Young. Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence. Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Yep, that one goes in there.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Van Vliet outside. Screen by Şengün. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Substitution on the court.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Thompson dishes to Brooks. Back to Thompson. Şengün with a screen on Young. Thompson passes to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make them feel you.
Pass to Young. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Chalk up two there.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Over to the wing. Back to Whitmore. Şengün with the screen for Whitmore. 4 on the clock. Shoots the three. Cranes the three-pointer. Whitmore's got 5. Now MP. It's good. And the Hawks lead by 14.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Fred Van Vliet. Steven Adams is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Thompson passes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
The Hawks leading by 12. MP left side. The kick out to Young. Back to MP. It's tipped and stolen by Thompson. And the dunk by Eason.
Getting his team the best shot on the floor. Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
Eason against MP. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson from long range. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's Young on the wing, covered by Van Vliet.
So clever at creating contact. Young looks to shoot it so often, which really forces defenders to overcommit at times.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Atlanta.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Thompson. MP against Thompson. MP outside. Pass to Riza Shea. Clock at 6. Young against Van Vliet. They grab their own miss. Rockets trail by 8. To the middle. Here's Adams. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Inside, stolen by Thompson. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Whitmore. Johnson with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 6. Now, here is Young. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Johnson outside. To the inside. Here's MP. Second chance shot. MP with great work on the offensive glass.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Pass to Thompson. Adams with the screen on MP. To the paint. Adams' shot is off. Whitmore with it. Adams with the screen on MP. Thompson against MP. Here's Whitmore. No good with the triple. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Timeout called. Rockets. Hunter's checked in for Rizachet. And then for Houston, Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Smith comes in for Tari Eason. And Jalen Green subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said when you get inside, you score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. MP, no good. Rockets trail by 10. Here's Whitmore. Another miss by Houston. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Young outside for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he beat up?
Smith with a screen on Young. Inside, and they get it, and the dunk by Smith.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Thompson against MP. Young outside. Shoots. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Thompson. Now Whitmore, covered by Hunter. Down low. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
MP against Thompson. The drive by MP. And stolen by Thompson. Outside, Green. Pass to Whitmore. Shot clock at 5. Şengün with the screen for Whitmore. And Şengün with the basket on the assist by Whitmore. Şengün's got 20.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
MP passes to Johnson. And here's Young from the arc. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Houston making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. Atlanta leading by 7. Here's Young. Pass to Okongwu. Johnson with it. MP outside. Fades back. And that one comes up a bit short.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
And the wide open shot from Green. His three-pointer is off the mark. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Young finds Okongwu. MP outside. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Rockets trail by 7. Here's Whitmore. No good on that one. Hunter with some nice defense. The drive by MP. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Here's Whitmore. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 8th assist in the game. The Hawks leading by 5. Young looking it over. And he lays it straight in. Young's got 14 points now in the second half.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
And stolen by MP. And that one, good. MP's got 49 points in the game.
That's a confident, bad young man right there. MP, unafraid to show off his handle.
MP against Green. Rebound by the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end. And since halftime, it's been much more of a struggle for them to score inside. The D has been a bit quicker to collapse when they get it down low.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And the Hawks making a change here. Reza Shea checked in. The Hawks leading by 8. Young outside. Van Vliet against MP. Johnson with a screen on Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Smith.
Outstanding timing on the rejection. Jabari Smith Jr. using that athleticism and length to perfection on D.
Pass to Şengün. Houston moving it around. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. And it's sent back by Okongwu.
Şengün showing you how it's done to draw the foul, attacking with authority.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 7.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Şengün with a screen on Young. Van Vliet against Young. Out to Smith. Pass to Şengün. Good work defensively by Johnson. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They have a 9-point lead. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. And that'll be his third foul so far.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Here's MP. Rizachet wide open. And he's good on the three ball. And now it's a 12-point Atlanta lead. Houston's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Hawks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
Here's Van Vliet. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love